with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And he won't quite make it to the 25. First play, first throw coming for Vic. That is caught by Carmichael. A big play there on the first play of the game. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 5. They run again with Jackson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Vic readies to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Harold Carmichael from 10 yards out. And the Giants will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs. When necessary, they helped get him out of trouble.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Vic. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Vic's throw there incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on 1st down.
Vic on 2nd down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Throwing, Vic. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now Vic, he's going to change things up. Back to throw now on first down. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw, Vic. Buying time is left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 14. It's a slant to Hill. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. Vic now. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Called a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Here's Vic. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And in for the Lions touchdown. LaDainian Tomlinson from 4 yards out. And the Lions are back within a score. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They run on first down with Jackson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss. To throw on 2nd down, Vic. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Whitner. And the Lions are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary. Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath. Vic with the incompletion on first down, and now that leads to 2nd and 10. Vic's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Vic operating on first down. Little short pass here to Hill. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down now, but that clock rolling. It's a play fake. Now Vic. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive. Here's Michael Vick. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Play action now, Vick. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On play action, Vick. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. They'll run Tomlinson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a second down throw for Vick. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 62 yards. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. They'll try the right side here with Bo. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now second and 5. Vick to throw it. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to get the football just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come back, continue to throw the ball effectively.
Vick's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now here's Vick. Hit as as he throws there, incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the second half, still down by that slim margin.
Yeah, and that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened, having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work.
Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Inside the 20, and he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Now again, this is Bo running left, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run, and the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
Point after, right down the middle, and the lead now up to 14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Nnamdi Asomugha. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. I guess we're at the point of the game where they do need to open up the playbook a little bit, start to take some chances down the... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. To throw right away is Vic. Steps away to his left. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he gets this up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Off the play fake, Vic. And going deep for Hill. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Following the interception, Cousins. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, 53 yards. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Cousins will try and throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jair Alexander.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Second down, Vick. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had that low down before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Vick with the incompletion there on third down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
Now Vick on fourth down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick.